Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to teach you how to create case assignment rules in Salesforce. This feature allows you to automatically route cases to the right teams or individuals based on specific criteria, ensuring faster response times and better customer service. Let's walk through the process step by step. First, you'll need to access the Setup menu. Click the gear icon in the top right corner of your Salesforce interface. This icon is your gateway to all administrative settings and configurations within the platform. Once you click it, you'll see a drop-down menu with various options. Next, in the quick find box that appears on the left side of the setup page, type in Assignment Rules. This search function helps you navigate through Salesforce's extensive settings quickly, saving you time from scrolling through countless menus. From the search results, select Case Assignment Rules. This will take you to the section where you can view existing rules or create new ones. Here, you'll see a list of any assignment rules that have already been configured in your system. Now click New to start creating your assignment rule. This button is typically located at the top of the page and initiates the rule creation process. You'll be prompted to enter a rule name. Give it something descriptive that makes sense for your organization, like standard case assignment or priority-based routing. This name will help you identify the rule later when you need to manage or edit it. Next, you'll see a checkbox labeled Active. Check this box to activate the rule immediately. If you leave it unchecked, the rule will be saved but won't actually route any cases until you come back and activate it later. Click Save to create the basic rule structure. At this point, your rule exists but doesn't have any specific criteria or assignments yet. You'll need to wait a moment while Salesforce processes and saves your new rule. Once saved, click on the rule name to open it. This takes you into the detailed configuration screen where you'll define exactly how cases should be assigned. Under the Rule Entries section, click New. This is where you'll create the actual conditions and assignments that make your rule work. Rule entries are the individual conditions that determine which cases get assigned to which queues or users. Enter a sort order number, such as 1. This number determines the priority of this entry if you have multiple entries within the same rule. Lower numbers are evaluated first, so if you plan to add more criteria later, this sorting becomes important. Under Run this rule if the section Select Criteria are met. This option allows you to define specific conditions that trigger the assignment. Now it's time to set your criteria. Choose a field from the dropdown, such as Case Priority. Then select an operator like equals and look up the value you want to match, for example, high. Once you've found it, click Insert Selected. This creates a condition that says when a case has high priority, apply this assignment. In the Assign to field, select either queue or user, depending on whether you want cases to go to a team queue or directly to a specific individual. Queues are generally better for distributing work among team members, while direct user assignment works well for specialized cases. Click the lookup icon next to your selection and choose the specific queue or user from the list that appears. This determines exactly where matching cases will be routed. If you want to notify the assignee automatically, you can select an email template from the optional dropdown. This sends a pre-formatted email when a case is assigned, keeping everyone informed. Finally, click Save to complete your rule entry. Your case assignment rule is now active and will automatically route cases based on the criteria you've defined. And there you have it, you've successfully created a case assignment rule in Salesforce that will streamline your case management process. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.